Alright, welcome to my gameplay review and how is it reactive on the RENEE and Andre skins. So this is a crossover collaboration with a high-end fashion company called Moncler. And that of course is French, and that's how it's pronounced, Moncler. You gotta say it with the French accent, Moncler. Cracks me up. I was practicing this all day just to make sure I said it right. So here you go. These are the two skins. Unfortunately, the set is currently broke, so it says they're part of the set 03, but they're super reactive. So selectable styles and reactivity. Let me show you. So you get the RENEE reactive skin, so if you want it to be reactive, leave it on this. If you just want the white version, this is called the Snow Stealth RENEE. And if you just want the black one, it's just called RENEE. How weird is that? How come she doesn't have a Black Stealth RENEE or something like that? I don't know. So that's good that they put the reactive style here first, just in case you don't want that. But from what I've read, this is one of the coolest reactivities in the game. Now the same thing for Andre here. So we've got the white version, and then just the normal one, Andre. So these two skins, to me, look incredible. The high-end fashion is readily apparent. There's the back bling, by the way. It's like a super umbrella with a knife or something. We're going to see that in-game. But when I first saw these skins, I was in love. The simple design, amazing. So I saw some people complain, why does the female look like that? Why is she wearing such revealing clothing? And if you actually look up the models, in particular the female models for this brand of clothing, that's exactly how they dress. The image I saw had exactly whatever she's wearing right there. The knee-high leggings, I guess, or boots, whatever those are. But that's what they look like. So I don't know why people were complaining about that. So I'll be completely honest, the Balenciaga skins, I was apparent in my review, I wasn't a fan of them. There was one I liked, but the rest of them were just okay. But these look way, way better. Just an elegant, simple design. So these jackets, these are what Moncler are famous for. These hefty, Alaskan-like jackets that you would wear in a winter altitude, and they just look amazing. Unfortunately, in real life, they're very expensive, over $1,000. So I don't know if I would ever pay that in real life for them, but for Fortnite skin purposes, these look amazing. Very, very clean. The fact that you can toggle a white one or a black one if you want, incredible. You don't have to use the reactivity, but we're going to check it out. So we're going to start with RENEE, and we're going to make sure we have the reactive version on. Yep. So I think even building up will make you transition into your other style. I can't wait. So here's the back bling. It says the classic brawly elevated. Here's the pickaxe. And it's actually the umbrella undone, so I wonder if it's interactable with the back bling. I'm not sure. And then the glider itself. Oh, it comes out of the back bling. Did you see that? That's cool. Unfortunately, there's no white style for either the pickaxe or the glider. Sweet. So I'm going to put a stealthy... Do we have a black and white wrap? Yeah, we do. We got a lot of black and white. So you could do that. You could do one of these Shadow Series wraps because that's a merger of both black and white. All right, let's check her out. We'll see how she's reactive, and then we'll check out Andre as well. Here we go. All right, so here we go. We need an elevated position on the map. Let's check the glider out first. That's nice. It almost reminds me of a Batman glider. Let's do it again. So she pulls it right out of the back bling. Whoa. Well, now I have to see what happens if you run it without the back bling. Does that just appear on your back? That is super slick. So when you press forward, it kind of looks like the Batman helmet. Go backwards. It's an oddly shaped umbrella. Is that how they look in France? Or is this like a super expensive high-end umbrella? Interesting. So that's a pretty solid glider. I like the handles too. That's kind of unique. Look at that. Very, very clean. Looks like it's almost nighttime as well. So let's see what happens when we climb a mountain and go down from a mountain. Why is it all bright over here? This doesn't look normal. Look at this whole area is bright. So here's the pickaxe. Ah, it does interact with the back bling as well. This is nice. No contrail. How about a splash? Well, that kind of looks like a splash effect. It looks a little brighter than normal. Okay, let's get some mats and we're going to build up and elevate ourselves. See what happens. Alright, so let's elevate ourselves. See what happens. So we've got the black version on right now. Going to climb to the tippy top here. Is anything going to happen? I consider myself elevated right here, but it didn't do anything. Did I not put the reactive version on? Okay, okay. So let me go back, because it just tried to transition on me there. So I guess we're considered to be elevated right now. And that's why we're the black version. But watch this. Watch my feet. As I go down this hill, they turn a bluish color. I'm going to go slow. It's creeping up my legs as I drop elevation. So as it transitions, it's got like a blue, light blue, teal, and a little pink and purple in there. You can see my legs are transitioning. Now my arms, my hands. This is so cool. Look at that. One of the coolest reactivities I've ever seen. And now look at me. Lowest elevation right down here. And I've got the white version. So this is why I said you may want a white and black wrap mixed together, because now you're completely white and your wrap is completely black. I kind of wish the umbrella transitioned as well, but beggars can't be choosers. This is amazing. I am in love with this already. So let's just try to build up and see what happens. We should transition back as we go. So imagine you get into a build fight and then you slowly transform into the other style. Oh, so now it goes in reverse. You can see the upper half begins to transition. That is so cool. So at some point we can be a merger of the two. Now I wonder why it is that they had to add the color scheme like that, the purple and light blue. Would it have been so bad just to remove that and make it half a black color and half a white color? I don't understand the reasoning behind that. Interesting. But yeah, if you build up high enough, you're going to eventually transition. We're going to have to try to drop from above too. So let's try that out right now. So we've elevated into the full black style. Now let's just build down here. We're going to fall in the water. And will we transition as we fall? How cool would that be? It'll be a fun way to drop from a super high up position though, as you slowly see yourself transition to your other color. Here we go. Let's try this out. Oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. I am in love with this skin. Hey, birdie. Keep the change, you filthy animal. Want some of this too? Huh? Just a clean looking skin. I could see this being my main. This girl right here, Renee. This is amazing. Do point it out with the umbrella. Wow. So I'll have to do a replay mode of that as we slowly drop down, because it was incredible. So here's Andre, but by the way, I saw people on Twitter post that they got the skins early, and it was just this guy, the Renegade Shadow, because this first style kind of looks like Andre, and he's got that fluffy jacket. So I was cracking up when people were saying that. Like, oh, Epic sent me the skins early, and it was just Renegade Shadow. So let's equip Andre. The same thing applies again. You can pick either style if you want, but if you want that reactive feature, you got to start with the reactive version. So the same thing applies here. He pulls the glider straight out of his back bling. We got to test that. I forgot to take the back bling off. But we're going to see. Now, I did see a few complaints because, and this kind of makes sense, but people were mad on how this reactivity works. So when you go up, you turn into the black version. And when you go down, you turn into the white version. So in elements over here, because if you climb up the snowy peak, you're going to be a black color and stand out like a sore thumb. So people wanted it to be a white version so you would blend in. And I think that's exactly why they did that, because they didn't want you blending into the snow. So that's why the black reactivity is up top and the white reactivity is on the bottom. So I think you should transition as you drop down like this. Oh, you do! It didn't do that the first time I played! That was awesome! That is so cool. But with Renee over there, we dropped down and I didn't transition. Maybe I didn't go low enough. Wow. So again, the white style is when you're at a lower elevation, and the black style is when you're at a higher elevation. So assuming this is ground zero right here, let's see how high you have to build to transition. Because when we were the Renee skin over there, that side of the map is kind of higher up. So assuming this is 0 right here, let's just see how high of a build battle you would have to be in to start transitioning. Okay, so it didn't start until... Let's see when his hat starts to change. So right about here. How high up are we? 21 meters is the elevation change threshold. Well, I bet a little lower. You can see the side of my hat right here. So at like 19 meters. And let's see the full transition effect. So you do have to be pretty high. Looks like we're halfway at, where's my marker? 64 meters. Still have some purple pink on me there. Let's go back down just a little bit. I'm watching my feet. Oh. So right about here. How far are we? So 92 meters is the maximum for a full transition. We can run down and watch it proceed back to white. This is just amazing. Just a fun and simple reactivity. You don't need to get eliminations to do it. You just have to go from one elevation to another. In my opinion, one of the best reactivities we've ever seen. Especially because a lot of people can't get those kill threshold eliminations. For example, if you need 5 to reach the maximum for a reactive item, a lot of people can't do that. But with this, anyone can do it. You just go up or down. Here we go again. This should be a quick transition. Yeah, look at that. And then as you go down, slowly but surely. Look at that. That is so amazing. I'm in love. And again, the pickaxe is interactable with the back bling, so I'm glad they did that. So the sun is about to go down. We'll see in the nighttime real quick. All right, so here's the full nighttime effect. Spin him around again. Yep, nothing's glowing there. Awesome. Here's the pickaxe. I guess it has a little whitish contrail. And let me show you the transition again as we glide. Up, up, and away. Look how jet black that looks. Then here's the slow transition. I just love this. Again, I'm not sure why the pink, purple, and blue transition sequence there, but there you go. Amazing. So find some good elevation points on the map and you'll be able to transition from white to black or black to white at your leisure. Look at that. Even going up here, you can transition. Whee! That is so cool. All right, let's try without the back bling. I wanted to see how the glider goes without the back bling. Okay, so you just kind of pull it out of your jacket, I guess. So it's not as cool without the back bling. I think that's a really nice touch that they added so much awesomeness to that back bling because it looks pretty plain, but the fact that it interacts with the glider as well as the pickaxe, that's incredible. So let's see the effect over here with RENEE because it didn't work last time. We should transition into, ooh, there we go. Okay, now we're working. Perfect. So there you go. That is Andre and RENEE. Two incredible skins. I don't know the price of these, but I think these are well worth it. One of the best reactive features I've ever seen, especially if you go to elevated places a lot on the map. So it's not like you have to climb all the way to the battle bus height to get this transition effect. So that's great. I was a little worried because I thought you'd have to go to super, super high places, but that's not the case. I think, what did I say, 21 meters to begin the process? And some people build that high anyway in a normal gunfight. So that's crazy. The back bling was way better than anticipated. Again, when I first saw that, I thought it would be horrible, and it's absolutely incredible. The pickaxe is just okay, but it interacts with the back bling, and it's got that unique design. Same thing for the glider. Interactable with the back bling, just incredible. Now you will get this loading screen called the Summit if you buy the bundle. And again, I don't know the price of the bundle just yet, and you can buy everything individually, but you wouldn't get this loading screen. So just absolutely incredible skins, well worth the purchase. Even if you have no idea what this fashion brand is, it's well worth it. Incredible skins. Thank you, Epic Games, for sending me these early.